breaking my foolish heart. I really don't know what to do about him. I've told myself I've got to do without him. There he goes, as usual, my man, tearing my heart apart. He's made my life a mess. I've got to do this, I guess. I hope I don't miss you. If you had been on the square and had treated me fair, you would not have a tip. If you had not said I should go and jump right off the nearest cliff. If you had stayed off the making and never had taken to leaving me mixed. If I had not smelled perfume with a nasty unfamiliar whiff. I'm gonna miss you, baby. Things could have been terrific. Now what's the diff? If you had not had the cheek to stay out for a week, say back in the gym. You were not such a guy. If you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, and you weren't, and you hadn't, and you didn't, but you were, and you haven't, you when you did. So goodbye. If I had not seen you take Jeriann on the lake in your flat-bottomed skiff. If you were not found with Sue with your arms around her bare midriff. If I had not seen you pen sexy letters to Gwen in your own hieroglyph. If you had not left me home when you had 2 seats for Saugus. I'm gonna miss you, baby. Things could have been terrific. Now what's the diff? If you were not such a hound who when game was around always picked at the sniff. If you were not such a two-timey guy. If you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, and you weren't, you hadn't, you didn't, but you were, and you have, and you when you did. And so goodbye. If, when I asked where you'd been, you would not click my chin with your beautiful bit. Hey, if I had not always found purple lipstick on your handkerchief. If you had not told me lies and looked in my eyes with a smile you did. If, when I caught you with cake, you had not said, yes, no, sniff. I'm gonna miss you, baby. And I can get specific. That was the